you know, people will look at what's been going on with you and the cameras. It's been going on with other people for a long time as well. And I need you to help people who don't live your life and look at those magazines, and there's millions and millions of people that do, and look at those pictures who don't understand what it is that you go through in that situation. What is it from your perspective? You've got this platform, you've used it to talk about a bunch of things. So use it now to explain to them, why is it, what is it? What is it like to go through that?
Okay, for me, first of all, dopeness is what I like the most. Dopeness. People who want to make things as dope as possible. And by default, make money from it. The thing that I like the least are people who only want to make money from things, whether they're dope or not, and especially make money and making things as least dope as possible. Photography used to be like a sexy profession. It was like being a ball player, like a rapper, or like a venture capitalist or something like that, right? It was like, they used to get all the girls and everything. Like a photographer, you go to a photographer studio like that. They completely, change what photography is supposed to mean. Same as how there's like plenty of musicians that have sold the fuck out and changed like the art of music, where people don't hold that to the highest level of genius anymore. Meaning, like, if there's a high level artist, like visual artist, or a high level clothing artist, they'll be held at a higher level of genius points than a musician, because the things in music that are selling the most are the least inspired for the most part and the least genius. So it confuses things. So I take that to paparazzi. It confuses it. Paparazzi is necessary, not even a necessary evil. It just needs to be legalized, meaning at a certain point, there's cutoff switches. You know what time it is. You know what it's not. Like, paparazzi currently is like...
Give it rules, give it boundaries.
Yeah, and obviously like publishing, like, because they're selling our image, and they're selling it in a bad way. And let me get
this straight. What's offending you more, the fact they're selling your image, or the fact they're selling your image in a bad way? In a bad way.
In a bad way.
Right.
A bad way, and I'm not getting paid for it.
Right, there you go.
So it's like the dopeness, which makes the money. I want the dopeness and the money.
Yeah.
I'm changing things for my daughter. And I'm going to tell my daughter, by the time she understands what it was, man, me and your mother were in a completely different situation than you're in. At that time, paparazzi, it wasn't legal. People could take pictures. People could climb over your fence. People could do that. You wouldn't even get paid for it. You see all these checks that you're getting at age 6 because people taking your picture? You don't have to worry about a thing ever again just because people want to take your picture. Like, and I made that happen, Nori. That's what I'm going to tell her.